On paper, I was doing everything I needed to do. I expected things to come easy, to feel like a failure. Nothing was panning out. It was taking a toll on me. Hey, my loves, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, you guys. Happy New Month, because it's actually February. Like, where's the year running to? Guys, I have been trying to film this video. Like, I have been trying to come back to YouTube, but I just keep getting stuck at the planning phase. I just don't know why. I think a huge part of it was just figuring out how to come back after such a long time. But I just had to rip the band-aid off so we can move on with our vlogs, because I have a lot of nice stuff planned out for the year 2026 for our YouTube channel, for my YouTube channel. So I feel like I came into 2025 with a lot of hope. I had one major goal, actually, which was to get a job in my field. At the back of my mind, I expected things to come easy. I expected things to come easy because, I mean, this country is supposed to be the country that rewards hard work and effort, and that was just not the case. With the current job situation, the current job market and everything, you know that like looking for a job is basically like a full-time job on its own. I wasn't actively searching. I was actually trying to transition within my current company. But guys, it was taking a toll on me. The plan was to start off with the job I had gotten back then, which was in customer experience, customer service. And my plan was to do that and then just use the opportunity to learn more about our products, my company and stuff like that, and then eventually transition with that knowledge into product management. But boy, I don't know, I just felt it was going to happen within, let's say, a year. I was giving myself like a year max to transition. Like, that was the goal, that was the expectation I had for myself. But guys, that just didn't happen. On paper, I was doing everything I needed to do. I was taking courses, reaching out to people, I was networking, I was doing everything, but nothing was sticking, nothing was panning out. It was like I was putting effort into a bottomless pit. I don't know, it just started to affect my personal life. When you set goals for yourself and you feel like you're doing everything to accomplish those goals, but it's not working, at some point you begin to feel like a failure on your own, like personally as well. Guys, I don't know, my days started just blending into each other. I would wake up in the morning, just go to work. Once I was done with work, I would go back to bed. The next day I get up, do the same thing. Like, it was just this like unending cycle of just doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And if you know customer service, guys, you know that customer service requires a lot of talking. As someone who is an introvert, who doesn't like talking, it was draining my energy. So most times when I was done with work, I just didn't have the strength for anything. I just didn't want to talk. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to lay in bed and just cry and eat ice cream. Guys, but if you know anyone that's looking for a job or just trying to like settle, guys, just pray for them, because it was rough. I don't want to sound ungrateful, because at the end of the day, some people have it worse. Some people don't have jobs at all. I had a job that was paying my bills. I had a job where I love the people I work with. Going to work, in terms of the culture and stuff, like that was perfect. The job was just not for me. Okay, like I have people at work that love what they do. People build a whole career out of customer service, but it just wasn't suited for me. I actually love helping people, funny enough, and most of those hard days when I do assist people and get things resolved for them, people are excited. Those were just my little joys, the things I was clinging on to at work. But deep down, genuinely, it was hard to wake up. It was hard to go to work. And funny enough, I was still performing. I was still performing really well at work, because guys, I do not play with my work. If I devote my time, if I devote myself to something, I'm going to do that thing like really well. But just generally, I did not know how to separate work from real life. Whatever happened at work, however stressed I felt at work, it was actually affecting my personal life as well. So I just knew things had to change. So guys, because I'm so hyper independent and I'm someone that loves to do things a lot by myself, I don't know why I forgot that I could actually pray. I don't know why I forgot I could actually pray. I mean, come to think of it, like how far I've come in life, it was just God. Like if I tell you guys some of the testimonies I've had, the way my life has panned out, I can't even say there's no God, because I've seen things happen out of the ordinary for me. I've seen things happen out of the blue. Things that weren't even, things that don't make sense have actually happened for me. So I don't know why in that moment, guys, I forgot to pray. I I was trying to do life alone. I was trying to figure it out alone. So when I actually did remember to pray, I started praying and things got worse. Things got worse. I'm not even lying. And honestly, it's not like things were scattering because I was praying, but at the end of the day, we are human. I feel like God's ways are different from our ways. Things that do not make sense to us make sense to God. Like at the end of the day, God sees the end from the beginning. So looking back at everything now in hindsight, everything that happened needed to happen for me to get to where I was. And guys, if there's another thing I've learned, is the fact that whatever God gives to you, wherever you are right now in your life, like just hold on to that thing and do it well. Do it well, because I'm telling you, the opportunity that eventually opened up for me, if I wasn't excelling in my role, I wouldn't have gotten it. If I didn't even have my role, I wouldn't have gotten it. Like having my role was a prerequisite to getting the opportunity I eventually got in product management. Yeah, so your girl finally got promoted. Yay. God, you guys, I'm so grateful. You guys have no idea. It's like since the day I stepped into this country, I had been working towards this moment, and it finally happened for me. Now I can finally breathe. But that does not mean everything is perfect, guys. Everything is not perfect. I feel like to know life is to know the fact that there would always be something you're working toward. There would always be something you lack. There would always be something you don't have and you're praying for. So I'm okay with that. Just knowing the fact that what is meant for me would be for me. What God has planned for me would actually work out for me in my favor. And guys, another thing that helped was Hallelujah Challenge. You know, sometimes you're praying about something, but you may be praying about it the wrong way. I had been praying normally, but when I joined Hallelujah Challenge, like Pastor Nathaniel said, we should actually pray for God's grace. Because guys, sometimes it's not by your efforts, it's not by your skills, it's not by your experience, it's not even by who you know, it's just by God's grace. And when I actually started praying for God's grace, things were just opening up. And I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Things happened like with the speed of light. It was like this, and not just for me, because I wrote down my prayer points. We were actually asked to write down, I think, 6 or 7 prayer points. Guys, I kid you not, God has literally answered everything on that list. In other news, yeah, enough of the sad talk. Hope I didn't like dampen you guys' mood with my life experience and my stories, but yeah, in other news, guys, other things have happened since the last time I was here. So we actually moved. We moved to a bigger space, basically because our previous place was like a room and a den. The den was serving as Leroy's room, but I feel like Leroy outgrew that space because he was barely sleeping there anymore. We noticed that he was always sleeping with us. He just didn't like that place, so we just decided to move, give him his own little corner. Guys, I would not be doing a full house tour. Now, this is not because I don't care about you guys or I don't want to like show you guys my home or anything, but guys, I've been seeing the crazy things happening on TikTok. Like, people can literally find out your house just by the layout in your vlogs or in your what's it called, your house tours and everything. So I don't know, I feel like things are just getting crazy with technology and all. So guys, privacy and security, very important. So I would not be doing a full house tour. I'll definitely show you guys like around. Basically, if I'm filming somewhere, you're definitely going to see what that space looks like, but it's just not going to be like an actual house tour. This is where you come in, this is where you move, this is where you dive. No, we're not going to have that. Generally guys, taking this time off also helped me to actually take a step back and think about YouTube as a whole. Personally, I'm not a short form content girl. I do not really like Instagram or TikTok or just those short form content. I enjoy filming. I enjoy creating for YouTube. I enjoy the long videos. I know people struggle with that, but unfortunately or fortunately for me, that's something I actually love doing. So guys, don't expect to see me on TikTok or Instagram. Also with the fact that I'm trying to be realistic. I'm working now. My work now demands way more from me than my previous work. I want to excel in my role. I want to do like really well, and I just have like other goals I'm also working towards aside like my personal goals of like social media. So guys, I know realistically I can show up on YouTube consistently if I want to. I know I won't be able to do YouTube, Instagram, TikTok on my own, except I had like a team, and we're not at that point yet. So I'm just going to be on YouTube, so you guys can expect to get a weekly vlog. The vlogs are going to be mad. The vlogs are going to make sense. I want to be actually very intentional with my life. Yeah, I want to take you guys along with me for that journey. Guys, this era of my life is just basically my becoming era. And yeah, I want to show you guys what that looks like, the highs, the lows, and just basically everything. I feel like one of the reasons I started filming on YouTube was because I was inspired by the girls who were living the kind of life I actually always envisioned for myself, and just seeing them live that lifestyle made me realize that this is actually possible. You understand? So I'm very, 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 very much in love with like self-improvement. I want to actually document what my life looks like, how I'm working towards my goals, how I plan to accomplish my goals, and just take you guys along with me for the journey. I do plan to travel. I do plan to rediscover my style. I do plan to build new routines, because guys, your girl actually needs like better routines with the goals I have this year and the things I'm working towards this year. Like if I don't have routines that are keeping me grounded, I don't think I'm going to accomplish them. Yeah, so I do plan to take you guys along with me for all of that, and that is where Soft Life in Transit came from. I don't know, I was always concerned about if people are going to understand the meaning of Soft Life in Transit just at first glance. You guys should let me know what you think about the name of the series. The goal is soft life, but guys, to have a soft life, you actually have to be disciplined and intentional. Soft life is not just coasting or just getting things like easily. It actually requires putting in the work. So I do plan to put in that work and take you guys along with me while I do that. So that is basically Soft Life in Transit. It's basically my visual diary of becoming. Yeah, so if that's what you'd like to see, please do stick around. We'll love to have you here. What other update we have? Your girl is learning French. Oui. Comment ça va? So guys, I'm actually working towards writing my French exam. You guys should let me know how you guys have been doing. I also want to get caught up on what's been going on with you guys as well. Yeah, I hope you guys have data to watch me, because your girl is back. Okay, clock it.